1713. On the ship Henrietta Marie, chained Africans crossed the Atlantic with no room to stand. Many died before land appeared. Their bodies were thrown into the ocean behind the ship. The ocean saw.
Listen to this closely.
This happened to your bloodline.
This was planned for profit.
Your ancestors still survived it.
The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive. You are here because they refuse to die quietly.
Yeah. From the 1500s to the 1800s, European ships crossed West Africa, Portugal, Britain, Spain, France, and the Netherlands built this trade. They bought and kidnapped African people for labor in the Americas. Historians estimate that 10 to 12 million Africans survived the crossing. Millions more died before reaching shore. People were taken from Angola, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, and Congo. Many were marched hundreds of miles to slave ports and chains. At ports like Elmina, Castle, and Bonny, families were separated forever. The crossing became known as the Middle Passage. Ships packed human beings below deck like cargo. Some ships held more than 400 people at once. The British ship Brooks became famous for how tightly people were packed. Men, women, and children were chained together for weeks or months. Many could not sit upright. Disease spread fast in the heat below deck. Dysentery, fever, dehydration, and starvation killed thousands. Women were sexually abused by crew members during the voyage. Some captive jumped into the ocean rather than live in slavery in 1781. The crew of the slave ship zoned through more than 130 Africans into the sea for insurance money. The owners went to court demanding payment for the murdered people. Olaudah Equiano wrote about the smell of the chains and the screaming in his 1789 book. Your ancestors lived through organized torture, created for money.
Do not look away from this history.
They counted black bodies as cargo,
But your ancestors kept fighting. The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive. You are here because they refuse to die quietly.
yeah. The Middle Passage helped build the economies of Europe and America. Sugar plantations in the Caribbean depended on enslaved labor. Cotton plantations in the American South depended on enslaved labor. Banks, shipping companies, and insurance firms made fortunes from slavery. Cities like Liverpool and Bristol grew rich from slave voyages in the United States. Slavery expanded after the invention of the cotton gin in 1793. By 1860, nearly 4 million enslaved black people lived in America. Congress banned the importation of enslaved Africans in 1808. But slavery continued inside the country. Children were still sold away from parents at auctions. Black families were still whipped, branded, and controlled by force. The Civil War ended legal slavery in 1865 with the 13th Amendment. But black Americans then faced black codes, lynching, segregation, and voter suppression in 1896. Plessy v. Ferguson legalized segregation across America. Redlining in the 1900s blocked many black families from owning homes. Many schools still hide the full truth about the slave ship. Some people want this history forgotten because it exposes how wealth was built. But your ancestors survived oceans, chains, disease, and violence. They protected songs, names, prayers, language, and family through terror. Every black child alive today stands on the survival of those people. That survival is proof that the system did not erase your bloodline.
Ships cross the ocean. Your ancestors survived the crossing. Never let the world erase that truth.
Carry these names with you. Teach your children what the Middle Passage was.
Do not let anybody turn this history into silence.
Your ancestors survived one of the cruelest systems ever created.
Stand tall when you remember them.
The water still remembers.
And now you do too.
From 1500 to the 1860s, 12.5 million Africans were forced on the ships. Almost 2 million died in the water before they ever touched land. This is the crossing they called the Middle Passage.
Stop, put everything down. What I am about to tell you is the truth. It is yours, and no one can take it back. The water remembers what they tried to drown.
They built the ship to break you.
And you did not break.
2 million stayed in the sea.
And still you are here.
You are alive
because they refuse to die.
It started on the coast of West Africa. Ports like Elmina and Ghana, the Bight of Benin, the Bight of Biafra. From around 1500 to 1866, 12.5 million people were captured and sold. The Portuguese began it, then the British, the French, the Dutch, the Spanish, the Royal African Company of England branded people with hot iron, even children. On a ship called the Brokes, they packed over 400 human beings below deck. People were chained side by side, lying in their own waste. No room to sit up. The crossing took 6 weeks to 3 months across the Atlantic. There was no clean water, no air, no light. Sickness in every corner. Dysentery, smallpox, and starvation killed them in the dark. About 1.8 to 2 million people died at sea on that journey. The crew threw the dead and they're still breathing over the side. Sharks followed the ships across the entire ocean. This was not an accident. This was the business. This was the plan.
Stop, put everything down. What I am about to tell you is the truth. It is yours, and no one can take it back. The water remembers what they tried to drown.
They built a ship to break you.
And you did not break.
2 million stayed in the sea.
And still you are here.
You are alive
because they refuse to die.
In 1781, on a British ship called the Zong, the crew threw work 32 living people into the ocean. They did it to claim insurance money on the people they murdered. The court in England in 1783 argued about money, not about the killing.
But your ancestors did not all go quietly. In 1839, on the ship Amistad Singh, Bay Pie called Joseph Sinkay led a revolt and won his freedom in the United States Supreme Court in 1841.
There were over 400 recorded uprisings on slave ships. Some chose the water over the chains, and that was their last act of freedom. Every single person who survived that ocean is the reason you exist.
Your family did not begin in slavery. Your family survived long enough to reach it. The mothers, the fathers, the children who lived through that water carry life forward to you.
Their names were never written down,
but their blood
is in you right now.
That is why you breathe, that is why you stand.
That is why
you are here today.
What they try to erase in the ocean is sitting in your chest,
still beating.
You are the evidence
that they could not finish what they started. The sea did not take all of us. It could not take you. You are the proof.
know what crossed that ocean to make you. Do not let anyone tell you it never happened. Say it to your children. Teach it out loud.
12.5 million left. 2 million never landed.
You came from the ones
who held on through the water. Carry them with you.
Never let this be erased. Ancestors still survived it.
The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive.